Hi guys, okay, so this is my first video of 2018. So most of you will realise that I just quit Vlogmas. It got boring and I was trying to navigate Christmas and New Year, and as I said to you in one of the previous videos, I ain't about like faking content or anything like that. If I'm not feeling it, you won't be getting it. So I'd rather give you proper authentic stuff where I'm being real and honest about life. Quite greasy today, that's real and honest, isn't it? So that's why I didn't continue, because I just felt like it was feeling forced, and that's not what I'm about. So how did I navigate Christmas and New Year without my husband, with the girls? How do we do it? Christmas is a busy time anyway, and it is largely about the kids, I think. So I focused a lot on the children and what they wanted and what worked for them, and they were really focused on like Santa and excited, but there was definitely moments of stress where they were playing up, and I had quite a lot of stuff with Brooke. In fact, I'm actually waiting to go and see a play therapist to discuss, how we can help Brooke particularly move forward now, because she is having a lot of anger and we're going loggerheads a little bit. But I think a lot of that over Christmas was too much sugar, a bit hyperactive because of Christmas, the underlying Ross isn't here, and lack of routine. That's been how it's been. So we have had some challenging times, particularly bedtimes, just constant, and really my children have always been really, really good to bed. 7 o'clock's been the standard, latest 7 o'clock. They've woke themselves up. There's never been any fuss. It's always been very, very routined. But over Christmas, Brooke has just challenged it every night, and I mean like up until like 9:30 at night, which is just, I've never had that before. That's unheard of with them. So and she was almost manic and distressed and angry, very confrontational. And I think it's hard because as a parent, you've got that balance of disciplining and letting them know that behaviour is not acceptable, but on the other hand, understanding where that behaviour is coming from, and that behaviour is coming from frustration, anger and sadness, and so it's hard, because all I want to do is cuddle her and make her feel all right and protect her, and I can't do that, and that's not what she wants in that moment either. And it's all directed at, she hates me, I'm a bad mum, she's going to live in an orphanage. In fact, she told Texas the other day that when she came back from school, she better get used to it, because mum was a mean mum. I asked her to wash her face. Mum was a mean mum, and she was going to prison, and she was going to an orphanage. So yeah, I mean, she's half smirking when she's saying it, because she's like, I know I kind of say to her like, this is over the top, isn't it? It's a bit over the top, and she's like smirking because she knows it's ridiculous. But anyway, so we've had some challenges over Christmas with that kind of stuff. But hey, like obviously there's going to be that. And Texas has been good as gold, but then also Brooke's taken the attention off her. So I've spoken to Texas privately and just said, I get that Brooke's being loud and vocal and taking the focus off you. It's noted, and I acknowledge that with her as well. And I think that's important, because then she can feel special, and she can feel that I get it. And because sometimes at the moment my time's had to be taken up with dealing with Brooke's outbursts, it's important to let Texas know that that's not some kind of thing of me liking Brooke more or something like that, because it can feel like that. Texas is only 4, so lots of cuddles. We as a family, we've just stuck together, and it's been a lot. Christmas is hectic. You feel like even if you've got the best family in the world, you feel like you've got to sort of be here, there and everywhere, and certainly haven't had pressure off my family, but I guess you put the pressure on yourself around Christmas as well to be Christmassy and like connect with people and do Christmassy stuff, and I just haven't wanted to do that. I don't think I'm massively like that anyway, because I don't have to squeeze everything into a holiday, because my life is a holiday, and so I don't feel like I need to do all the social stuff, but then I don't want to be a social outcast where I'm not doing any social stuff. So Christmas is just a bit of a minefield. I like routine. I love what I do, and Christmas sometimes just gets in the way of that. So yeah, but we're back to normal, and loads, even in this first week, even in this first few days of the kids going back to school, loads of good stuff has happened. I've got my workshop coming up I sold out Newcastle, my positivity workshop. This is the Happy Me Project Tour. So Newcastle sold out. That was the 4th of February that I'm going up there to do that. So I've added another date, the 3rd of February, and there still is tickets left for that. So definitely come along to that book. I'll put the links below. And because everybody was hearing about me talking about the Newcastle workshop, those of you who are local to me in Coventry that missed the Coventry workshop at the end of last year were like, sort it out, Holly, do another Coventry workshop. So because I'm spontaneous, I just kind of went, yeah, right then. So 28th of January, which is not that long, I'm doing a positivity workshop, the Happy Me Project workshop in Coventry on the 28th of January, this month. So come along to that. Again, I'll put a link below. I'd love to see you there. It's a really intimate workshop where is about 30 people per workshop, and yeah, I want to see you there. I would love to have you along, and we'll be talking all how to feel good for the year ahead. And it's so important to have that head start, get your mindset right, and everything else just comes together. So loads of stuff like that's been happening. My online course, the Happy Me Project Online, has been doing really well, and I'm just loving hearing from you all and hearing your stories, and how those of you that have been going through the course, and those of you who've been following me online and going through your own personal mindset journeys. It excites me, it interests me that you're looking at this stuff now. So yeah, so stuff is good. I feel really positive this week. I keep attracting free things into my life, which is great. So I've set an intention today to attract something amazing in my life today. I'm not sure what it's going to be, so I'll let you know what it is. I'm just not sure. I just know something good's going to happen today. I'm going to get some news, or something good's going to happen, which is exciting. And when you think like that, it does happen, It's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll again get more structured on here, and I'll be doing some more videos. Say hi, let me know what you want, and I will speak to you all soon. Peace.